Hi, it's Sheridan Webb here from the Training Designers Club, which is the place to go for practical L&D support, especially if you're a busy practitioner who works on your own. It's Monday and I have a musing, and it's something that has been playing on my mind, probably has been playing on your mind too, and that's the wonder that is artificial intelligence. What does it mean for us? Is it a friend or is it a foe? Is it going to make our lives so much easier, or is it going to do us all out of jobs? And I must admit, I don't know yet. And depending on my mood, I tend to veer one way or the other. Now, it's still in its infancy, but it has just seems to have come on leaps and bounds in the last few weeks and months. It seems to have come out of nowhere. And I think we are right to be concerned about what this means for training designers in particular, obviously not so much for the facilitators side. Artificial intelligence, from what I can tell, and I am by no means an expert on it, I've had a little play. It is absolutely brilliant at bringing together content for you. So if you ask it to summarize a certain theory or give a background on some sort of topic, artificial intelligence is going to do an absolutely fantastic job of that for you. But I have written in a blog a few weeks ago to say that it does actually have its limitations. So it can definitely help us in terms of doing the heavy lifting with the content development, but I think there's lots that it still can't do. And the number one thing that it can't do is have an original thought. You still need a human to do that. So from what I can gather, artificial intelligence just is a massive search engine, and it draws and summarizes and collates and pulls together everything that it can find on the internet. Now, obviously, what's on the internet is only things that already exists. And also, I believe that it only draws on things from 12 months, 18 months ago and older. So any brand new thinking, any new theories, anything that's been recently debunked is not going to be picked up by artificial intelligence. So we can't rely on it to be 100% accurate, even with our content generation. So it can't come up with original thought. It can't, I don't think, provide a good context for your training. It can't make value judgments. So it can't consider emotional intelligence. It can't think about sort of the political situation. It can't adapt to neurodiversity or any of those things. This is something that we as human training designers can still need to take into account. I also think it's going to struggle to pull through red threads with training. So what I mean by that is, what's the underlying theme, being able to link back to things that have been covered previously, closing feedback loops, things of that nature that we just do automatically as people. I don't think artificial intelligence would know to do that, and even if it did, I'm not sure that it could. So that's another thing that I don't think it can do for us. I also think in terms of formatting at the moment, you're still going to have to take its content and put it in formats that are suitable for you. So yes, you can get a page of text, but then you're going to have to pick things out, put some of that in a trainer's guide, put some of that on a slide, transfer some of that to your online tools if you're using Mentimeter or something like that. So we still have to decide what we're going to do with all of the different content that it creates and pull it all together. We're also going to have to still reference and cross-reference things because, again, I don't think it's going to do that for us. So that's just where we are today. And of course, this could all things could change massively in the next 6 months. Maybe we will all be out of a job in the next 6 months, or maybe the light that is artificial intelligence will shine very brightly but very short amount of time, because already the big tech bosses are talking about shutting it down or at least slowing it down. Italy has banned it because we don't want it getting out of control. So artificial intelligence, I think, is definitely not something that we can ignore. We need to learn about it. We need to think about how we can use it to do the heavy lifting for us, how we can use it to help us, in our training design, how we can use it to make us more efficient and add more value to the things that only humans can add value to. So I'm not adding value if I'm typing at my desk. That's not where my level of genius is all about. My skills are in understanding the concepts, choosing the content, pulling it together in a way that fits, making the content flow, bringing it to life, not in actually typing up the content. So in that sense, artificial intelligence is going to be a big help to me, just the way that dictation could also be a big help to me. So it takes the heavy lifting out of that sort of thing. But I would be very nervous about asking an AI interface to say, write me a half-day session on difficult conversations. I just wouldn't trust it to do that right now. It may be able to give me some useful pointers, which I can go away, think about, reflect on, do some more research. So I'm not saying it couldn't give me a good start of a 10, but at this moment in time, as we speak, in April 2023, I don't think I need to start searching the job vacancy adverts just yet. So that's just my musing for today. I would love to know what your experience is of artificial intelligence, and also what your thoughts are. So you can find me in the Training Designers Club. Just search for us on Facebook or check out the website, which is www.trainingdesignersclub.co.uk, and get in touch. Let me know what you think.